Ruiz will be out there. It's a double for Young. The Mets get another one on the board here in the ninth. It's now 11-5. Ninth RBI for Young. Now right now the Texas Rangers are being over 500. They're trailing 4-1 to the Angels. Top of the seventh, so if they lose that game, they'll come to Philly at exactly 500. So they will be facing a 500 team, maybe not an over 500 team. And you know, again, the Reds were over 500 when the Phillies saw it. Definitely not now. The Pirates were over 500 when the Phillies saw them. They're not now. With those small sample win-loss results early in the season. Is C.J. Abrams. Pitch is up high. Everybody plays the same schedule, right? That's the
idea. But not everybody is.
National League has what, 5 winning teams? Which is in the dirt. Phillies, Braves, Brewers, Cubs, and Dodgers.
Yep.
Next pitch. It's a call.
And all those teams well over 500. Well, Cubs are 5 over.
2-1.
Okay, just crossed into southern Newcastle County.
C.J. Abrams, 1.
It's a little more busier than usual this Sunday afternoon because not only do you have people coming out from the Dover Airshow, but there were some people who got an early start on their weekends down at the beach, or as we like to say in the Philadelphia area, down the shore.
Right now, San Diego would get the last wild card spot. They're a game under 500. Which puts the Phillies, I think, about 10 games clear of that spot at this point. They have pitched to Ildemaro Vargas. That's inside for ball 1.
I mean, Pittsburgh, they're trying to go back.
These Nationals started the day a game and a half out of that spot. The pitch is a called strike.
Cincinnati's 8 games under 500. They're only 3.5 out of the wild card. And they're 8 under 500. 19-27.
Wow.
1 ball, 1 strike. And the pitch. Swing and a ground ball short. Should do it. Stott is up with it. Throw to first. He got it. And the ball game's over if the Phillies complete a 3-game series sweep with an 11-5 romp over the Nationals. a trusted home team you can count on. So for your next project, trust Dennis Pagliani and his team at Local 1 in Pennsylvania and Delaware. Visit them at bac-1.org.
Get ready for Regency Furniture's unbeatable Memorial Day sale. Dive into incredible deals like your choice of sofas starting at just $398, reclining sofas for only $498, and dining sets from an irresistible $398. Plus, queen beds at an amazing $198, and transform your outdoor space with outdoor sets starting at just $298. Thousands of items in stock and ready for immediate delivery. Hurry! Regency's Memorial Day sale is happening right now. Regency Furniture. Affordable never looked so good. After a serious personal injury, you need a team of heavy hitters in your corner. You need Zone 21 Bandesky. With over 750 verdicts or settlements of $1 million or more, the Inquirer has called them one of the nation's most powerful personal injury firms. Choose the heavy hitters and proud partner of the Philadelphia Phillies. For a free consultation, visit smbb.com or call 267-662-1581. 267-662-1581.
No shade necessary. All fans will receive a pair of London 2024 sunglasses presented by SEI on Wednesday, June 5th at 4:05 when the Phils host the Brewers. Order tickets now at Phillies.com.
Phillies baseball, Sports Radio 94 WIP.
Just separate.
He's only missed 6 pitches so far this half inning.
Is that a launch? A swing and a line drive right center field. That's a base hit. Nick Castellanos drives home the game's first run. Swung on, hit high and deep down the right field line. It is fair, and it is gone. A home for Eddie Rosario. High fly, right field. This one's got a chance. It's gone. Jesse Winker with a home run to right field. It's the Nationals on top. Swung on, yanked to right. That's in for a hit. Stott will score. Harper on his horse. He's around third. He's coming home. Cody Clemens with a 2-run double. Swung on, blast to deep left field, and that will put an exclamation point on it. A 3-run home run for Alec Bohm.
I'm just reading what's written down here. Although I wrote it.
Those are your Meineke moments of the game. Meineke celebrating 50 years of doing car care right as the Phillies beat the Nationals today 11-5. A lot of folks pitching in on yet another Phillies victory. They go to 20 games over the 500 mark with this win today. There was a 3-3 ball game in the 6th inning. Alec Bohm had just tied it on a sacrifice fly when Cody Clemens came to the plate. 2-run double, put the Phillies on top, and as it turned out, put them on top to stay. And Cody Clemens, our Chevrolet star of the game, he's got the headset on downstairs. Cody, congrats on another win. Can you hear us? Cody Clemens not hearing us, so we did hear him, but he's not hearing us, so we may have to move on from that. Cody Clemens today 2 for 5 with a couple of doubles, 2 runs batted in, and he doesn't get the hit off lefties very often, but we saw him come through 0-2, flips one down to the right field corner to put the Phillies up for good.
He's coming up with big hits and extra base hits is what's phenomenal. Is just I'm not saying it shouldn't happen or it doesn't happen, but I mean he's going out there, as I said, he's alien hot, and Phillies looking for a big hit. You know, somebody coming off the bench or gets a chance to start.
River City, Philadelphia. It's only partly cloudy out, 75 degrees, going to go down to a low of 55 later tonight.
Finals in the Middle East. And coverage of the Israel Hamas war on KYW.
Israeli planes and tanks pounded areas across the Gaza Strip as White House National Security Advisor Jake Sullivan traveled to Israel to meet Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu. Sullivan is expected to press for Israel to go after Hamas militants in a more focused and targeted way and try to dissuade Netanyahu from launching a Cold War ground offensive on the southern Gaza city of Rafah. This comes as 2 members of Netanyahu's war cabinet are raising questions about the future of Gaza. Netanyahu's main political rival, Benny Gantz, is threatening to leave the prime minister responsible for his plan is created. Includes an international administration for Gaza. More BBC correspondent Tim Johnson.
Jake Sullivan is coming to Israel today to raise those points directly with Benjamin Netanyahu, to seek some answers, to seek some assurances about the safety of Palestinian refugees, and to get some extra aid into Gaza. That's another priority given the restrictions on aid flows over the last week or so, especially as military activities intensified around Rafah.
According to the Hamas-run health ministry, an Israeli airstrike killed 27 people in central Gaza, mostly women and children.
Campaign 2024 on KYW News Radio.
Well, President Biden delivered the commencement address at Morehouse College, a historically black male-only institution in Atlanta today.
Together we're capable of building a democracy worthy of our dream. A future where even more your brothers and sisters can follow their dream. A boundless future where your legacies lift us up to show those who follow.
Now, there were no big disruptive protests or demonstrations during the address. After the ceremony, President Biden traveled to Detroit to speak at an NAACP dinner. Now, meanwhile, his Republican opponent has once again been endorsed by the NRA. Former President Trump spoke at its annual meeting in Dallas yesterday.
It's the 9th time Trump has addressed the nation's top gun lobby. He used the occasion to rail against the gag order he's been under during his election fraud trial in New York.
Can't talk about the things I want to talk about. What I talk about is just on the surface, because if I go in, they want to put me in jail. Can you believe they want to put me in jail?
The NRA enthusiastically backed Trump during the 2016 race and throughout his administration.
The NRA has stood with me from the very beginning, and with your vote, I will stand strong for your rights and liberties.
Christopher Cruz, CBS News.
Trump will be back in New York tomorrow to resume his hush money trial. 4:38 now, thousands of people flocked to 9th Street in South Philly this weekend for the annual Italian Market Festival. Full of food and music, and even had the fabled greased pole climb yesterday. KYW's Nigel Thompson was there to take it all in.
Thousands of onlookers chanted names and cheered as the first brave souls took a crack at scaling the greased pole in Piazza di Bruno. It's a time-honored tradition at the Italian Market Festival. At the top are prizes of all kinds and cured meats.
I don't think I'm going to be out there, but I hope someone does. So I hope someone gets it.
It was the first Italian Market Festival for Greg Angelillo from Drexel Hill. In addition to the greased pole, he and his friends also indulged in some arancini bowls and tacos from two of the many food stands lining 9th Street. Danielle has been coming to the festival with her family for the past 15 years, and it's a tradition she's also passed on to her daughter, Mia. The food is towards the top of the list.
What's your favorite food?
Sausage and peppers. We like the porchetta and the cannoli, of course.
Danielle also said the history was a big draw.
Just the heritage and the longevity of the festival and the longevity of 9th Street in general, and just, the historical value behind everything that comes along with being in South Philly.
The Italian Market in Nigel from KYW News Radio 103.9.
No word on whether or not Nigel attempted to climb one of those greased poles. 4:39 now. We have volume delays on the expressway. Billy Dawson will have updates on that and help you get home. Coming up next.
Your news when you need it. Listen to KYW News Radio anytime, anywhere on the free Odyssey app.
Are you tired of dealing with those old, inefficient windows in your house? Well, maybe it's time to go Guida. How about that drafty, beat-up-looking entry door you painted over more times than you can count? Well, go Guida. Need added protection from the elements with a new storm door? Go Guida. And what about that sliding patio door or garage door you've been meaning to replace? Go Guida. Whatever your home improvement needs are, I suggest you go Guida with the great people at Guida Door and Window. To help you get your project started, Guida is offering 20% off all windows and doors while allowing you to start your project with no money down and up to 3 full years to pay it off interest-free. That's right. Receive 20% instant savings with the luxury of paying off your project interest-free for up to 36 months. Restrictions apply, offers for a limited time, so what are you waiting for? It's time you finally go Guida. Call today to schedule a free in-home estimate at 1-877-GO-GUIDA or visit them at GoGuida.com. That's go, G-U-I-D-A.com.
Summer starts now with Memorial Day appliance savings at Lowe's. Get up to 40% off. Plus, save an extra $50 on every $500 you spend on select major appliances from brands like KitchenAid. And right now, you can double your savings when you spend $2,500 or more. Shop in-store or online today because Lowe's knows home improvement. Offer valid through 6/5. Savings vary based on purchase amount. Exclusions apply. See Lowe's.com for more details.
Are you a victim of the timeshare trap and think there's no way out? I'm Chuck McDowell, founder of Wesley Financial Group, the original timeshare cancellation expert. And I'm here to tell you that there is a way out. All you need to do is give my office a call. I will send you a timeshare exit information kit absolutely free, explaining how the timeshare industry works and your options for cancellation.
Call Wesley now for your free info kit. 800-790-1400. 800-790-1400. We all know what UV rays can do to our skin, but they can also do damage to your car. Keep that from happening with 303 Protectant. 303 Protectant keeps the sun's harmful rays from causing fading and cracking in rubber, plastic, or vinyl surfaces. From the dashboard to the tires, 303 Protectant keeps your car looking new longer. Get 303 Protectant today at AutoZone. Visit 303radio.com for more information.
Thanks for calling Discover. This is Gabby.
Hey, Gabby. It's Jennifer Coolidge. Hi. I'm so glad I reached you at 2 a.m.
Oh, of course. Anyone with a Discover card can call and talk to a real person 24/7. Now, how can I help?
Now, I used my Discover card to buy these yellow pleather pajamas, and I'm just not sure I'm pulling them off.
24/7 U.S.-based customer service. It pays to Discover. Limitations apply. Learn more at discover.com/creditcard.
Coming up, we will tell you about Billy's superfan Aunt Floss and how she got to celebrate her late husband's life. KYW Sports Fan of the Week is coming up, but first, traffic and weather on the tube. Let's head over to the PJ Fitzpatrick Home Improvement Traffic Center. And Billy Dawson, what's this going on in the expressway here?
All kinds of stuff right now, quite honestly. But mostly volume delays, fortunately. But, man, things are sluggish. 76 westbound from Passyunk to South Street, stop and go. Combination of normal Sunday volume and post-Phillies victory volume, right? So it's not too bad of a ride home if you were part of that victory crowd. Going on to the Vine Expressway, still the same situation.